Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2. In the last episode, we cleared the hero story, and so, now that we're done with that story, I'd say it's time to move on to the secondary story, or of course some players were just going to choose that one first. We are going to be moving on to the dark story. That's right, we're going to play as the villains this time. So, what do you say we go wreck some shit, shall we?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Security breach at Gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the intruder from entering the security area. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on. A top-secret military weapon. The military shut down the assault because they feared it.
Check out all those FMV explosions that that Sega must have just like put in there, just added in that scene. Alright, so stage 1 of the dark story, Iron Gate. Get to the core of the military base. And ladies and gentlemen, this would be a very first for the Sonic series, and what a lot of players were very much like you know, wagging themselves for. We're actually playing as Dr. Eggman in this one. Yeah, that's right. We're playing as Dr. Eggman. I kid you not. Well, of course, if you're unless you're counting the Sonic racing games where he was playable, but we're not counting those. Like I'm talking like in the mainline Sonic games where we're actually playing as Dr. Eggman. Alright, so talk a little bit about Eggman's gameplay. It's actually it's actually the same as Tails' gameplay, where it's mech shooting, and so yeah, it's very much the same as that. So you pretty much already know what to do by this point if you play the hero story first. Which, of course, I do have to say though, like, you know, despite all the bitching that I did about Tails' gameplay and why how it just makes no sense to me. Eggman, I'm actually willing to kind of a little slack for, because, you know, at least his makes a little more sense considering the amount of machinery that he's made. Now, of course, I mean, I know I might have to agree that he has like others that he could have used, but this one, I'm actually just, you know, just willing to give it a little less flack for this, because I mean, at least it makes more sense. So, all right, so basically the thing with Iron Gate is that what we have to do is that I didn't really get this first, well, mainly because you know, from how much long I haven't really played this game, and or the amount of years I've played this game. So you get to these locked doors, and what you have to do is you basically just have to shoot at those 4 locks. So you see those little red things that you see on there. So you just have to blast them away, and then that way there you can actually just bust through. So that's basically what we're doing. We're just raiding the military base, or at least Gun's base in Prison Island, because you know that's just basically what we're gonna do. That's, you know, basically the whole gist of the dark story is that you know, with us playing as the villains. And oh yeah, and I fucked up there because one of these gun robots just shot me there and knocked me out the bottomless pit, dick. But yeah, that's basically what it is. You know, just playing as the villainous characters, and so actually you can tell with Conquer the Role. So no more having to play as the heroes. We're just here to wreck some shit. That's actually kind of cool when you think about it. I guess some people feel like, you know, it's actually real nice just actually play as villains instead of just having to do the usual save the world and all that. I also gotta say, I really do dig this track as well, the Iron Gate theme. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that the secondary verse, you know, you can actually just, if you can hear them saying Eggman's name. Yeah, see, if you just listen closely, you just you hear them saying Eggman's name, which is actually a pretty good guess, I gotta say there. So yes, that's pretty much all there's to say about it. It's actually, another thing about it, it looks very similar to Tails' first stage. You know, considering this is also Eggman's first stage, and also the first stage in Dark Story. It's you know, I think it's Prison Lane, I think it was the name. I forgot what it was, but it's very much like that. So, yeah, I was going to say something else, but I lost my train of thought there. But also, the one thing I also forgot about is that there's this rocket, and so I didn't know what you were supposed to do with it at first, but then it turns out you actually have to go to the corridors, and then all the blast doors will have to lock themselves, and so that's when you use the rocket. Oh, you know what? That's right. I remember what I was gonna say. So to those people who, for people playing Sonic Adventure 2 for the first time, and they went for the dark story first, they must have been so put off by how they started with this stage, and they were expecting like some high-speed platforming as usual for the Sonic games. So it's like, oh, where's all the high speed? Why are we doing some back shooting as Eggman? Where's Sonic?
That was too
Why is it so fast? So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like a lot of the first time players experience. But different story for those playing the hero story. Yeah, I know, I got the E rank. That's probably because of that one dick gun mech that knocked me off the platform.
Oh-ho! So this is the military's top secret weapon. It's a lot smaller than I expected. Enter user data. Enter password. Password is Maria. Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console. Are you trying to spoil my plans again? Wait a minute. You're not Sonic. This is impossible.
My name is Shadow. Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one wish.
Now, what?
Behold the true power I possess.
So yes, to answer everybody's question here, so the dark story would basically take place sometime or some point before the hero story because this is how Shadow appeared. Yeah, Shadow's awakened. All right, and so now we have a boss fight: B3X Hotshot. Have your arm combat. Wait, where is it? What is anyone saying? I couldn't read the text there. All right, and so this will be our first time for playing as Shadow here. And so yeah, after just playing as Eggman for the stage, now we're throwing the boss only playing as Shadow. So Hotshot here plays kind of similar to the Bigfoot as we found him as Sonic after City Escape. Very same attack patterns, and you want to be careful. Try not to get hit so much by those rockets that he fires at you. Unlike Bigfoot, however, this Hotshot has his own attack where he will try to target you, and then he'll shoot those lasers right at you. So you wanna make sure you try your best to stay far away from the red target marker. So that way you can dodge the shot easily. I tried using those crates to get a good to get some good height on him, but I wasn't able to, and then I still lost some rings as a result. Because eventually Hotshot will actually destroy those crates, and so it's like you wouldn't be able to use those to your advantage. But I mean, you can still be able to reach him either way. So you basically just had to, watch, rinse, repeat this kind of process, and then, yeah, that's all she wrote. Just about one last sliver of health that he has here. The more hits that you get to Hotshot, then he'll actually he'll actually increase the number of target shooting that he'll try to fire you with those lasers, or those wave blasts, or whatever it's supposed to be. So yeah, that's how it gets a little more difficult because of it. But now he's down here, and so now we just have one more hit, and then there we go. And I didn't mean for Shadow to just run in place like that. I will say this though, Shadow's basically very much like the dark version of Sonic, well, in terms of gameplay. So that's how it kind of looks like when playing as him. So anyway, now Hotshot is down.
Destroying that guard robot was spectacular. So, Shadow, you are the military's top secret weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
Bring more Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow, wait!
I'll be waiting for you in the central control room on the Space Colony Ark.
Ark.
Notice how bad the lip syncing is. He said arc, but his mouth is moving like he said a sentence.
Just let it go. You just don't know when to give up, do you?
What are you talking about? That emerald's mine. You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. That makes it very powerful.
What the?
What? Thief!
Look who's calling who a thief.
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald, is it not?
Dr. Eggman.
So that's Dr. Eggman.
Well, I decided to use it for something. I'll just take it with me. Farewell, knucklehead.
Not if I can help it.
What?
What was that all about? And look what you did to my emeralds!
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Doesn't matter. I'll look into it once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
So, if you notice even more of those continuity errors, Knuckles actually still has his upgrades, even though he wasn't supposed to get those by this point. So, I don't know, don't ask me. Alright, so stage 2 in the Dark Story, Dry Lagoon, and so now we're here doing Rouge's gameplay. And so, oh yeah, by the way, first thing you want to do, you see this gun robots are harassing a turtle? All you gotta do is just destroy them, just like that. There we go. And yeah, that's, you know, if you just use it almost as my best special weapon there, would you say? Alright, so yeah, with Rouge here, as you probably would already guess right about now, she is the dark version of Knuckles gameplay, where, you know, same thing, just hunt for the 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. Just, you know, same with the treasure hunting stages. So yeah, you already know what to do. Like I already explained the gameplay for Knuckles, and so you already know by now about the gameplay for Rouge. And she has the same kind of a moveset as Knuckles does. Like she can climb walls, and then she can also glide as well. Alright, so here in Dry Lagoon, so yeah, what I did was that, you know, after you save the turtle from those gun robots, then the turtle will actually give you a ride, and then he'll take you over to the second area. And so yeah, that's basically like all there is. And I gotta say, Dry Lagoon, it's if you notice like how the layout is, it's exactly the same as Wild Canyon. The only difference being is the aesthetics, where like Wild Canyon is more desert-like, but Dry Lagoon is more jungle-like, I would say. And also, I was kind of like Rouge's soundtrack there for her stages. That's a nice little smooth jazz there. If you guys like jazz, but, yeah, that's basically all there is. I gotta say though, like I actually do so much better, like very much perfectly, because I'm actually just finding the pieces of the Master Emerald at a good enough pace, and I didn't even use hit monitors either, because those actually do affect your score. And so there's like one, because I was actually very lucky, because, you know, at least the first kind of stages are rather easier. God damn camera! Thank you. God, the camera's just bad right now. But there's the last one right here, and so yeah, I actually did pretty good in this stage here, just like finding, or very easily finding the piece of the Master Emerald, so a lot better than beforehand. And because of that, I got myself an A rank. See, look at that, the first time in this Let's Play that I finally got an A rank. So yeah, there we go. Look how good I did. So anyhow, that should be it for this video. Next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2, we are going to head through some more stages along with Dark Story, and then we'll see how much the plot unfolds. And I also don't know why Eggman was after the Master Emerald in the first place, because that kind of aspect goes absolutely nowhere. Like, honestly, I don't, like, why was he anyway? I don't know. So anyhow, so yeah, that'll be the plan for the next episode, so I will see you guys then.